And welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Last time we finished the fossil section of the museum. A momentous occasion. Off screen, I got the 10th stamp, I think? Honestly lost track. But that's beside the point. Also off screen, I have worked to catch a few more fish, including the arowana, which is I think available all year round, but it's very, very rare and is found at night. And the barred knife jaw, which took like probably about 40 minutes to actually catch. Therefore, we actually have made great progress on the debt because I got really unlucky and I ended up catching a ton of like rare fish, like the like Arapaima. I don't know how to say this, but this guy. This is like also really rare. Its shadow is humongous and it's a river fish, so it's actually very easy to spot. But I caught 2 of them, so that really helped pay out the debt. I accidentally released one, but I sold the other one. And in case Nook's store is finally open, Nookington's. A lot more spacious, a lot more variety, 2nd floor, and different hours, 9 AM to 10 AM, 10 PM, so it's open a little bit later than like Nook and Go, and it's also closed earlier than Nook and Go. Huge selection. If you didn't already get a perfect town, now you have no excuse not to. Lots more paper variety, more items, paint. Sadly, only 1 paint a day still. And we are now introduced to the Nooklings, Timmy and Tommy Nookling. One is always trailing behind the other ever so slightly. That's kind of their gimmick. Yes, we are interested in the perfect painting. Thank you very much. And I don't think paintings sold by Nook are actually ever fake, so something to keep in mind. Not really interested in anything else. I'll check all these off screen because that'll take a while. But this is the last upgrade. And it actually varies from game to game. In Wild World, there's actually an additional thing that is added, which is called Shampoodle, which is run by a character named Harriet, who by the name of the store you might be able to infer is a poodle, and will change her character's hairstyle. In this game, you permanently wear a hat, so I guess it's pretty obvious to see why you don't need Shampoodle. Secondly, in New Leaf, you actually have the unique addition of a 3rd floor where Gracie runs a store. So you can actually get Gracie designs much more easily. They rotate out every season. There's the Gracie theme, the Princess theme, the Sweet theme, which is like all food items, and in all honesty, I'm drawing a blank actually what the 4th theme was. So, but again, they rotate out per season, but you can actually buy it instead of just having to wash your car. So the requirements have also changed, as I discussed previously when we got Nookway. It's usually like over 100,000 bells minimum for renovation, with the added requirement of having to have someone from another town come and buy something. So that's why the whole 2nd memory card trick works well, if you don't actually legitimately have a friend with a 2nd memory card with Animal Crossing. Wild World, you have to do the same, but Wi-Fi shut down years ago. And frankly, tracking down someone with a local copy is probably a little bit of a, like, I don't think that's too likely, to be honest. So you kind of, again, out of luck. Unless you have the Wii U Virtual Console version where they removed the wireless option because they did take out the wireless. Like, even if you have a DS, you can't connect it to a Wii U like that. So it's, yeah, there's no point in even trying. So it's weird that you can't do that, like if you have a physical copy of Animal Crossing Wild World for the DS that you cannot play with the Wii U version, because you'd think both would have wireless, but they must operate at different frequencies or something, I don't know. Wow, we spent 5 minutes talking about Nook, basically. Outside looks very fancy. So let's go over something else about Nook's store that was, I think, in Dobutsu no Mori E Plus, where if you go behind the shop at night, you can actually like hit the back of the store a certain amount of times, and the front door will open up, and you can actually go inside and find Nook like in his pajamas, half asleep, and I think he sells everything at like half price, if I'm not mistaken. Again, that was added after the fact, so unfortunately we cannot reap the benefits of that. But just a nice little Easter egg, similar to the Reset Center Easter egg, how if you like break a rock in Dobutsu no Mori E Plus, you can actually go inside of like a hidden hole and discover the Reset Center. Again, stuff was added later on that just sounds really cool, but you just can't experience it because the game never came out here. They didn't go the Pokemon route of actually releasing the second version, which I feel is a little bit depressing, because that version added so much. Again, it's like Final Fantasy X versus Final Fantasy X International, where they added so much to International. That was a shame that it took like 10 years for us to finally get that version, which is the HD version, which has all the extra bells and whistles. What did you say? I could not read that, I clicked it off too fast. But in any case, I really don't get why. I guess maybe sales weren't that good, which I would not be surprised, because Animal Crossing has always been big in Japan, but not so much here. Plus the GameCube, frankly, didn't sell. It just didn't do well. Just flat out did not do well. It's Nintendo's third worst selling console, because of basically not having certain third-party games. Like Grand Theft Auto was a huge one, and you know, by the time the like San Andreas, I think, was the last one of the 6th gen of consoles. Basically everyone just was like, GTA on PlayStation's the way to go, so GTA San Andreas ending up on Xbox didn't even help out Xbox. Just a little fun fact, that basically the GameCube was missing several key third-party titles that just really helped the PS2, because PS2 secured them early on. Though ironically, the GameCube did have a solid third-party lineup. They got a lot of the best versions of games, like, also I'm not giving him the cockroach because I want to donate it to the museum. Yeah, the GameCube got a lot of like good third-party support, but it didn't sell just because everyone had a PS2 for third parties. Despite the fact that the GameCube versions typically were the best and the PS2 versions were typically the worst. For whatever reason, people usually developed on GameCube or Xbox and then ported over to PS2, creating weird issues, because porting is always a problem in any generation, and it was especially bad during that generation because certain games like Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes, etc. basically are downright almost unplayable on PS2 and Xbox. Like, I've heard there's a glitch in Sonic Heroes for the Xbox where these special stages are like borderline unbeatable because of weird glitching. So, yeah, that's not good. PS2 versions typically had a lot of frame rate drops and I think some audio cutouts for like Sonic Heroes and stuff. Also in this game you can't listen into villager conversations. So that's one thing they added in Wild World onwards. So yeah, we basically only have a couple more things to really discuss, so we got the last shop, so yeah, we will probably be going into a more sporadic upload schedule before too long, but I don't really know when exactly because we still have like some more events, and by the end of the next set of events we'll get more events, so I have no clue how long this series will go, but we've officially made it a month, so that's pretty cool. D4? I'm not seeing a car. Maybe on the other side of the river. Truth be told, I actually did it earlier on when I was doing the Robux Festival stuff, so we couldn't even get a pattern from Gracie, even if we wanted to, because I already did it. Yay, foresight. I got an ordinary pattern because my hand slipped and I screwed up the timing for the button mashing, so just a regular item this time. Let's see, D4. I just want to show this. Yeah, I'm not finding her. I think that's what you said, D4. Unless my memory's really that bad. But in any case, the main thing we want to I wanted to show today was actually Nookingtons. So now that we've actually shown Nookingtons, that's pretty much all we can do for now. So I guess we might as well end off here. After talking to Tad, of course, because we haven't actually talked to him for a very long time, on or off screen. So let's talk to him. It's boring. I said it's boring last time, so I'm gonna say this. Oh, don't I know it? I only feel at one with nature when I'm yanking a fish out of it. Even when I pull up nothing but garbage. You know what I mean? You don't do you? I didn't think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really understand it either. Great. That is informative. Yeah, we only have like a couple 100,000 bells with that left because of all the fishing. So we are very close to basically wrapping up this project. Oddly enough, as much as you can within a month. Again, we will be returning to it sporadically whenever there's a big event, but for the most part, it'll be very irregular. So that'll be a little bit weird. Wow, only 175,000 left. Yeah, we could be done with it in a couple days. If I felt like fishing that much again. But in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Animal Crossing for the GameCube.